Okay, so this video basically is on using values to evaluate algebraic expression. So we are putting in the value of A, B, and C into this expression here in order for us to obtain a numerical value for this expression. Okay, so how do we go about doing this? Is by putting the values carefully and making sure that when you put in, right, try to have a bracket, okay, or evaluate term by term. So if you see that we have one fraction divided by another fraction, so if you follow the order of operations, go by board mass first. Remember that first here, this is we have to evaluate the individual terms, right, before we can break down the fraction. So one by one, I'm going to start with B minus C first. So B minus C, this is -4, C is -2. So one by one, you will see that I'm going to put it slowly. B and C. So B will be -4 minus -2. So as I put them in, I'm very aware that I'm putting a bracket as well because I want to avoid any careless mistake lah. I want to avoid careless mistake. So this is my B, this is my C. I'll put a bracket around that. Okay, 3C. So again, I know that my C is -2 plus 4B. So again, my B is -4. Okay, divide. Okay, again, BC, my B is -4, multiplied to C, which is -2, divided by A, which is 3, plus AC. So AC, A is 3. So you notice that every time I put in a value, I always put a bracket around it. Yeah, I'm very, very careful. B, I mean, if it's alone, then you can see that I'm not putting any bracket if it's alone. But if it's paired with someone else, you see I'm very careful. Usually, I put a layer, a bracket, just to protect my term so that I can avoid all careless mistakes. So this is how I do it. Okay, so then if you take a look at this question now, slowly. Okay, we're going to evaluate them one by one. So before we combine the gigantic term together, let me simplify each fraction first, right? So it's just like before you want to go out and mix with your neighbors, right? You have to first, tidy up yourself, right? So I'm going to tidy up this fraction first. I'm going to tidy up this fraction, put them together inside the bracket before I actually bring them. So this division will probably come last. Okay, so you know that in the numerator here, this division, this has to come before that. Okay, so we evaluate what we see in the numerator and the denominator first. -2 minus -2. Now this minus will probably give us a plus. It will give us a plus. So it's -4 plus 2. -4 plus 2 gives us -2. Okay, -4 plus 2 minus sign gives you a plus 2. Here we have 3 minus 2. That gives us -6. All right, so times will come before plus, right? So we evaluate this one first. Then there's a plus, there's a times here. Times will come before plus as well, right? Plus this is a -16. All right, so we are looking at adding like a sort of a -16 here. Okay, and just working on my left, my first fraction itself, you can see that this is -2. My denominator -6, -16. That gives us -22. All right, -2, -22. Well, I mean, you just simplify this, you can see that very nicely. This just gives you 1/11. And I have not even started on the other side. I'm just doing my right hand side, left hand side very slowly. Okay, so the right hand side now, I continue with the division. All right, I should work on what is inside the bracket first. Okay, top and bottom, I work on the each numerator and denominator itself first. -2, -4, that gives me a +8, 8/3. All right, -6, 3 times -2, -6, -4. So if I do some quick math, this is like -6, -4. So -6 over -4, I can simplify this. This can give me a 3 and a 2. That's I divide by -2, top and bottom. This gives me 3/2. Okay, I hope I'm not going too fast. If I'm going too fast, just put a comment here and I'll follow. Okay, I'll do another video for this. Okay, so this is A/3 plus root. You notice that what I do is in order for the fractions to mingle with each other, you must first simplify each fraction individually. You must first simplify each fraction individually. Even before I put the terms together, I do my best to simplify each fraction individually. So 1 is in this form. I just want to show all of you. Now my fraction looks like that, right? So which one should I do first? Oh, of course, we have to deal with the BODMAS, right? We deal with the bracket first, all right? So this bracket will definitely come before this division, right? To remove this bracket, I have to first simplify what's inside. So 8 over 3, 3 over 2. I think you just use your calculator. This should give you, let me see, 8 over 3, 3 over 2. This 8 over 3 will be 16 over 6. 3 over 2 will be 9 over 6, right? So this will give you a 25 over 6. Okay, so I did some quick math at the side. So 1 over 11, this divides to 25 over 6. Now, if you have trouble evaluating this, okay, you can use calculator as well. You can use calculator as well. Okay, yeah, but right, this is primary school stuff. You should be able to handle. Okay, so 1 over 11 divided by 25 over 6. This gives me 25 over 6. That's the same as 1 over 11 multiplied by 6 over 25. I can easily flip the fraction. Right, so when we multiply a fraction, it's just the top multiply with the top, bottom multiply with bottom. Okay, can I? And that gives us the value 6 over 275. Okay, so just take note of what I've done. Usually, when I put the values in, I put the terms one by one. All right, I put the terms one by one. I simplify the fraction first before I mingle them with each other. Okay, thank you.